श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु आनो दिवो बृहतः पर्वतादा सरस्वती यजतागन्तु यज्ञम् वाग्देव्यै नमः। सुप्रभातम्। The verses we have recited, which are the collections of different chapters of Gita, as well as the summary of all four streams. That's why it is named as Samarasya Yoga Shloka Sangraha. Even though we go through the practice of different streams according to our nature, because each and everyone is bestowed with his own characteristics or the gunas. Accordingly, we choose the practice path. Day before yesterday, we were discussing the different aphorisms of Narada Bhakti Sutra as far as the total surrender is concerned. In the path of devotion of the bhakti, one should have some qualities where he can easily move further. And also, Narada Maharshi has given some guidelines to follow the sadhana. What are the different paths can be taken as far as bhakti is concerned, and what qualities one should have to enter into the path of devotion. Let us discuss 2-3 aphorisms so that we can have the consolidated understanding of the path of devotion, of the sadhana. One of the aphorisms says, Tasyaha sadhanani gayanti acharyaha. There are number of Bhakti Yoga masters. They have given guidelines how one should follow. Because from person to person, the paths may be varied. It is obviously necessary also. We cannot impose any one of the particular or specific path for all the people. Even if we assess ourselves, those who are sitting here, we choose our own path. That's why Gayanti Acharyaha, there are different Bhakti Yoga masters have given the different paths for the Bhakti Abhyasa. How it says, first part, Tattu Vishayatyagat Sangatyaga. That Bhakti can be practiced when Tattu Vishayatyagat. So we have to be detached, renounced with the Vishaya or the enjoyment of the sensual pleasure outside. Vishaya, we know, always Vishayas are connected with our 5 sense organs. When they come into contact together, like our sense organs like eyes, ears, the smelling, nose, the skin as well as the tongue, then we will have tendency to enjoy. But the enjoyment comes, or the indulgence or the sense of enjoyment comes, it is not just by the physical body, because the mind is applied here. Because the Indriyas are no more, Indriyas will not have their own existence until and unless mind is connected with the sense organs. So the moment you look, not your eyes are looking, your mind is looking, your mind is hearing. Because you just imagine in a dead body, okay, all sense organs are present physically, but something is missing. Prana is missing, the mind is missing, the buddhi is missing. So all these works through the sense organs. So you decide through your intellect what to enjoy, what to do. Okay? And mind is connected with the sense organs, intermediate factor of prana. That's why Vishayatyagatu, it is not something by the physical body, but Vishayatyaga from the mind. Until and unless you disconnect the mind with the sense organs, you cannot renounce anything. The person physically not enjoying anything, not eating anything, not interacting, no interacting at all, but still he is thinking in the mind, means he is said to be hypocrite. Mithyacharasa uchyate, Krishna says. You say something and you do something. Karmani ekam, vachasi ekam, manasi ekam, mahatmanaha. Who are the great people in the world? The people who thinks at the mind and they speak the same thing and they do the same thing. They are named as the greatest personality in the world. But whenever you take Duratma or a bad fellow or the person who is in the wrong path, okay, what he does, he thinks something else, speaks something else, and also his actions are also absolutely different. That's why Manas is the most important factor to renounce everything. Until and unless you renounce from the mind, you can't have the control over the physical body. That's why Vishayatyaga must be done at the mental level. Everything comes from the mind. Vishayatyaga to Sangatyaga cha. Sangha means attachment. Okay, you can enjoy because we cannot avoid ourselves by enjoying being in the physical world. You cannot ignore. Then what is the solution? Sangatyaga cha. Okay? So even though Vishayani Indriyahi Charan, okay? Krishna says in the Gita, Vishayani Indriyahi Charan. Even though Indriyas are engaged in the indulgence or the enjoyment, but if you are disconnected or detached way of enjoying, is the real Sangatyaga. You eat something, but don't develop the attachment of eating always the same thing. You see something, but be detached. Enjoy in the present moment, forget it. But if you continue to, say example, something happened, some death or accident or huge loss, whatever may be the different situations, at that moment, you just be witness and forget it. But problem is, whenever we undergo any bad situation, it will be keep remembering throughout the life and you undergo suffering. This is the way we develop the attachment. That's why even though we are in the world, even though we are with the sensual enjoyment, be detached. So that no question of craving. Patanjali says, avirati. Don't go behind again and again behind the sensual objects. So Sangatyaga. So once you renounce from the mind, naturally you can be detached. But even though you are with the Vishaya or the sensual enjoyment, try to be detached and enjoy. Sangatyaga cha Vishayatyaga. We have witnessed number of stories of Bhakti Yoga masters. You might be knowing one of the Karodpati, okay, from Karnataka, who is named as Purandara Dasa. His name was, at the beginning, Navakoti Narayana. On the very long back, he was having crores of asset, having 9 crores of asset very long back. So he is used to named as Navakoti Narayana. One fine day, renounced everything. Okay? And he followed the path of bhakti. So even though he has everything, the people renounce. Vishayatyaga to Sangatyaga cha. But most of the time, problem with our mindset is, one of the story comes like, how to do renunciation. Because renunciation is not a simple factor. There was a rich merchant, a person who earned lot of money, okay? And at last, the people once accumulate the money and enjoy everything. Naturally, they will direct it towards vairagya or detachment. So, what he thought, I have enjoyed everything in this world, better go for the renunciation or the sannyasa. He approached a sannyasi in the forest. I have everything, but I don't have any interest to enjoy. With family or the society or the name, fame, money, everything. But I don't have any interest in all these things. So I would like to take renunciation sannyasa. Please guide me. Then sannyasi said, do you have money with you? Do you have any relation with your family members? Yes, of course, he said. Then go back to home. Okay, go back to home and distribute all the money to everyone. Don't keep even single LP with you. Okay, and come back. He went back and he has distributed whatever the asset he had and distributed to the society, the local people, the wife, the children and all. Came back second time. He said, whatever you instructed, I have followed. Then he asked, whom did you distribute it? He said, to the local people, the villagers, my wife, children. Then he said again, see, still you have my children, my wife, my family members. That means somewhere you have the emotional relationship with my wife, my children, they should be good. That's why you have distributed. That means you have not yet detached. You have given up the money, but still connection is there. So go back, snatch everything back and give to some other. He followed. Went back, snatched everything, given to some other people and came back. And when he comes third time, the hut was closed, the hermitage door was closed. Okay? He knocked at, he is not opening the door at all. That saint inside, but he is not opening. Okay? And he keep on approaching all over the night, but that sadhu did not open. All the way he walked from the village, exhausted, tired, thirsty, hunger, no food, no water, but this fellow is not opening. He thought he might have cheated me by telling all this. He has cheated, then I have lost everything. Even if I go to home, no one will accept because even children and wife is not with me because they are there. Until and unless I have the money with emotional and financial support, everyone will be with me. But once I give up everything to others, naturally they will not accept. We will witness every day in day-to-day life this. So what to do next? He is not opening the door, not willing to go back. And at last, he surrendered himself to the God, saying, I have given up everything, no family, no money, no villagers, not even this fellow sannyasi. So, take care of myself. I have surrendered myself completely to you, saying, thinking that he sat under the tree, just contemplating what he has done the mistake and completely surrendered. By the morning, when the sun about to rise, the sannyasi came back to him and he surrendered and prostrated to that fellow, common fellow, saying that now you are really realized the truth, because if you surrender to me, then it would have taken number of years to do sadhana. You have to follow lot of guidelines, but whereas you have completely surrendered yourself, to the God. The moment you surrender, you are the realized master. That's why I am prostrating to you. Then that fellow asked, why did you behave like first time, second time, third time in a different way? First time when you came to me, you have the attitude that I am the richest person in the world, of the village. That ahankara, ego was there. When the second time you came, you had the emotional contact or the attachment. Okay? When the third time you came, you were thinking that I am the great renouncer, greatest renouncer, and I have renounced everything. That means still you have that feeling that I have renounced, that I-ness still is existing. That's why until and unless that I-ness goes, I cannot show the further path. So, saying this story, Vishayatyaga, the Sangatyaga means it is not renouncing something materialistic aspect, but you have to tyaga karna hai. The whatever you have renounced and you have the bhava of renouncement, yes, I have renounced. That renouncement should be renounced. Tyaga karna hai. That is in real sense the renouncement of our ego. Okay, that's why Vishayatyaga, Sangatyaga, physically okay, but at last you have to surrender the ego, you have to renounce the ego. That's why Bhakti Master says, Narada says, Vishayatyaga to Sangatyaga means at last one should overcome the ego. Okay? Avyavrata bhajanat. How it can be okay? I have renounced everything, Vishaya, attachment, everything, no attachment now, completely renounced. Then what next? Avyavrata bhajanat means continuously, without disconnecting from that supreme reality, even for a moment, even for a fraction of second, you should be connected. Avyavrata bhajanat. Example, our bhajan session only limited to 6 to 6:30 over. Okay, then there is no bhakti at all. If you go for the practice, okay, morning 6 to 7, yoga practice over. So we have slots to practice. Rest of the time, you can be free whatever you want to do. Not like that. Bhakti specially insists avyavrata bhajanatu. You keep on reciting, you keep on remembering in a various way, okay, without missing even a fraction of second. That must be avichinna, not vichinna. It should be continuously connected. Okay, you must be plugged to the highest center continuously. Avyavrata bhajanatu. So this is the way, if you look at all the Bhakti masters like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mirabhai, they were connected always. No question of disconnecting from the supreme reality. So a bhakta, one who has renounced everything, he is connected with the reality of Avyavrata bhajanat. Okay? So, Loke api Bhagavad Guna Shravana Kirtanat. Loke, even though you are in this world, Bhagavad Guna Shravana Kirtanat. Three aspects are there. Bhagavad Guna. Guna means always praising the divine qualities of a God. Bhagavad Guna. Many people go for the recitation of the Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, many things they do. Bhagavad Guna. Praising the qualities of the God so that we can invoke the same qualities in our personality. Bhagavad Guna. Shravana. If you are unable to praise, listen. Shravana, listen to the glory of the God. Listen to Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavata, different. Okay? That is the way we can be connected. The moment you are listening, you are connected with the higher being. Otherwise, Kirtanatu. Continuously go for Kirtana. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was doing, Mirabhai was doing, always remembering the God, reciting the name of the God. So this is the way one can be engaged without any disconnection with the divinity. This is the way one must follow the path of bhakti by renouncing Vishaya as well as the detachment, one should be engaged. So this is the way Narada Bhakti Sutras gives the guidelines to practice the bhakti. Thank you very much. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya Om Shanti 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 Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasyid Dukkha Bhavet Om Shanti Shanti Shanti